Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be talking about the future of Star Wars and the new projects that were just revealed at Disney's Investor Day last Thursday. Lucasfilm and Kathleen Kennedy announced a ton of new Star Wars films and TV series that are going to be coming to Disney Plus and theaters. So definitely going to be a huge expansion of the Disney universe and I'm excited for it. If you're wondering why I'm wearing the Santa hat, it's because it's like Christmas for a Star Wars fan right now. We have The Mandalorian coming to its end. The season finale is on Thursday this week, and we just got a ton of new upcoming projects. So it's like Christmas for a Star Wars fan. But let's get into this. So first, let's start with the movies because there wasn't a whole lot of movie news because Star Wars and Lucasfilm and Disney are all going to try and keep most of the Star Wars and that IP in Disney Plus because there's not a huge market right now, obviously, for movies considering pandemic that's going on, and even if the sequel trilogy didn't really do so well in theaters, so kind of not smart for them to keep running with it when The Mandalorian was such a big hit. So to start off, we have the Rogue Squadron. Rogue Squadron is the next Star Wars feature film directed by Patty Jenkins. She directed Wonder Woman. The story will introduce a new generation of starfighter pilots as they earn their wings and risk their lives in a boundary-pushing, high-speed thrill ride and move the saga into the future of the galaxy. So, what I'm assuming is this is going to be like a dogfight, kind of like war movie. I'm not exactly sure what it's going to be about because it says the future era of the galaxy. So I'm not sure if this is talking about after Episode 9 or it's in between like 6 and 7 maybe. We'll find out when that time comes, but Patty Jenkins' father was a fighter pilot and she grew up seeing her dad take off in F4s and she's been around high speed planes and everything, so it's going to be really interesting to see what she does. She has a ton of experience with this and she obviously really loves it, and she posted a video talking about how much she's combining her two loves of like fighter pilots and Star Wars. So put those two together, I think she'll do a great job. This is coming in theaters in Christmas of 2023, so do not get your hopes up. It's a long way away, but we'll see. I'm excited for it. Then the next bit of film information that we got in the last is more information on the untitled Taika Waititi film. Taika Waititi directed Thor Ragnarok, which was honestly one of my favorite Marvel films from Phase 3 of the MCU. I would like to think. I don't actually know. But it's definitely my favorite out of the Thor movies and definitely top 3 for me for Marvel movies. Really funny guy, makes great movies, but Kathleen Kennedy said that Taika's approach to Star Wars will be fresh, unexpected, and unique. So we'll see what he does. I'm not really sure what to expect from this, but knowing him, it'll be probably. So now on to the Disney Plus series. This is where it gets interesting. So first off, we have the iconic role of Obi Wan Kenobi, played by Ewan McGregor, in the upcoming Disney Plus show, Obi Wan Kenobi. We've known about this for a little bit now, and it's been kind of up in the air about what's exactly going to be going down in this show, but we had some huge news release that Hayden Christensen will be reprising his role as Anakin Skywalker / Darth Vader in the upcoming show. That's huge. We have wanted Hayden Christensen back for so long now, and the fact that we're finally going to get him back is crazy to me. I don't know if we're going to see him in like a flashback with Obi-Wan and him in the Clone Wars, or maybe you'll see, maybe they're actually going to take Vader's helmet off and you'll see Hayden Christensen with a bunch of makeup and a burned face. I'm not sure. The series is going to be directed by Deborah Chow, who directed 2 episodes, I think it was 3 and 7 of season 1 of The Mandalorian. And there's also a new rumor out that Tamura Morrison might be coming to play a role in this as well, which I think could be Commander Cody, but we don't know. It's just still a rumor at this point. The Hayden Christensen is confirmed though, so that's going to be very cool. Kathleen Kennedy said we were going to see the rematch of the century. So, can we see Darth Vader and Obi-Wan fight? I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it's going to be. I think, if I'm going to speculate, I think it's going to be like a dream sequence where Darth Vader's going to be dreaming about how he could have killed Obi-Wan, or maybe Obi-Wan has a nightmare, something like that. I don't think it's actually going to be in the flesh Obi-Wan fighting in the flesh Darth Vader, because the first time they fight and see each other after what happens on Mustafar is on the Death Star. So I'm not sure. I mean, maybe they retcon that and something happens in between, but we'll see when that time comes. That's supposed to start filming, I think, in March of 2021. So we'll probably get that show late 2021, early 2022. I would say maybe mid 2022, something like that. It's supposed to take place 10 years after Revenge of the Sith, and it's going to be a 6-episode series. So, but it's only going to be one season. So that is that. Next, we have Ahsoka. This is going to be so amazing. I'm so excited for this. Ahsoka, after making her long-awaited debut in The Mandalorian, Ahsoka Tano's story, written by Dave Filoni, will continue in a limited series starring Rosario Dawson, executive produced by Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau. This is going to be nuts. This is probably one of the most, I think, crazy announcements we got. The amount of things they can do with this is going to be crazy. It's going to be played by Rosario Dawson, so it's going to be live action. So it's going to take place in the timeline of The Mandalorian, probably right around between 6 and 7. I'm hoping we see her try and hunt down Thrawn and find Ezra, so that would be really cool. Hopefully we get to see live action Ezra, live action Sabine, maybe even Hera, Jason Sandula. We could do so many things. Maybe Bo-Katan helps her, and you get Katie Sackhoff playing Bo-Katan again. So many things that you could do, and I'm so pumped for this. I'm not sure when this is coming out. There's no rumor when this won't come out, so take that for what it is. So the next show we have is Rangers of the New Republic. Now this was a bit of a shock to me. I was not expecting a show based around this. Kind of seems cool. I'm not really sure what to expect, but set within the timeline of The Mandalorian, this new live-action series from executive producers Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni will intersect with future stories and culminate into a climactic story event. So I'm assuming this is going to be like about the New Republic in between 7 and 8, or 6 and 7, my bad. Probably forming the, like, Poe Dameron. You might see him in there. Not exactly sure. Maybe Cara Dune. I don't know what they're going to do with this. I'm kind of up in the air. I hope to see, like, Trapper Wolf and I forget who he's with, what the guy's name is, but I hope to see them. You can see a lot of people. You can see Hera. It's going to be kind of crazy. The amount of people you can see. You can see Wolf. Rex, if he's still a part of it. I'm not really sure, but we'll see what happens there. It says a climactic story event, so I'm assuming it's going to be like the Obi Wan Kenobi series, where it's going to be like 6 episodes, but it's going to be just like a elongated movie, pretty much is what it seems like they're doing with a bunch of things. They're turning these shows into, like, instead of doing a 2-hour movie, they'll do like a 3-hour Disney Plus series, which, hey, by all means, it's cool for me. I'll take it, but I'm assuming you'll see some, obviously, Rangers of the New Republic with the wings. It just reminds me of, like, Southwest Airlines, so I'm thinking it's going to be something with, like, fighter pilots, so that's why I'm thinking Poe Dameron, but I could be completely if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments down below. Moving on, we have Lando. This was kind of a shock to me. I wasn't expecting a Lando series on Disney Plus, but it's going to be directed by Justin Simeon, who created Dear White People, and he's a huge Star Wars fan, so can't really mess it up. I mean, I'm not sure what Lando we're going to get, if we're going to get the Donald Glover Lando or the Billy D. Williams Lando, because those are two different timelines. I really want to see the Donald Glover Lando, and him and Alden Ehrenreich plays Han in the Solo movie, and come together and maybe keep continuing that story about what happens with Kira and Darth Maul. So, not a whole lot about that yet, but stuff will come out about that soon. So, next we have Andor. Now this was one when it was announced, I wasn't really excited about it, if I'm going to be honest. I was just kind of like, there's so many people you could do stories about, why would you pick Cassian Andor? But now that I watched, there's a sizzle reel, which I will also link that in the description below. It seems like they're putting a lot of hard work into this. It's going to be 12 episodes, which is kind of nuts. I was not expecting this to be 12 episodes, and apparently there's 200 named cast members, so that's going to be really interesting. It's going to be nuts. I'm really excited about this. So it's set to arrive in 2022 on Disney Plus, and it's directed by Tony Gilroy. It's supposed to be, well, it's not supposed to be. It is a tense, nail-biting spy thriller. This is what got me the most excited. I really want to see this because spy thriller just sounds so interesting. And I'm assuming he's going to be like a spy trying to infiltrate the Empire as it's coming up and forming. So that's going to be really cool. So Diego Luna, of course, is going to be reprising his role as Cassian Andor. And then we're going to get a ton of new cast members, which includes Stellan Skarsgård, Adriana Araujo. I don't know how to pronounce her name. I'll put it in the video. Fiona Shaw, Denise Go, Kyle Solar, and Genevieve O'Reilly as Mon Mothma. So I'm pretty sure she played Mon Mothma in the Rogue One, but she was cut from the movie. But production kicked off 3 weeks ago, so that's really exciting to see that is underway. So yeah. Next we have the Acolyte. This one is another thing I'm really interested about. The Acolyte is going to be on Disney Plus, and it is a mystery thriller that takes the audience into a galaxy of shadowy secrets and emerging dark side powers, the final days of the High Republic. Now, this is awesome. We've wanted an Old Republic show for so long, and even though it's not Old Republic, it's still before Episode 1, which this is the first bit of actual content that's going to be canon that's before Episode 1. So seeing this being announced is crazy to me. In Legends, the Acolyte is a form of rank for the Sith, and so obviously this show is going to be about the Sith. It was rumored when this started, well, first, the producer and the creator is going to be Leslie Headland. When it first came out, it was rumored that it was going to be female-led, so it'd be really cool to see a female Sith, so we might see something like that. Not really sure. That's pretty much up in the air, but I'd be really interested to see that. Now, the thing I'm probably most excited about, being a Clone Wars nerd and have watched almost every episode of the Clone Wars at least 3 times, Star Wars The Bad Batch. This takes the experimental clones, Bad Batch, when they first appeared in Season 7 of the Clone Wars, and now are going to be taking them on the events immediately after Order 66. Now, this is crazy to me. I'm just so excited to see what they're going to do with this. There's so much they can do. In the trailer, which I'll also post a link to that down in the description, there's a ton of Easter eggs. They show what looks like, to me at least, and a lot of other people I've been seeing, a young Fennec Shand. They go back to Kamino. You see them fighting clone troopers, but also sitting alongside clone troopers. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. My best guess is I think they don't have the inhibitor chips, which make them commit Order 66. So I'm thinking, because since they're experimental, the chips weren't installed, so they won't turn. But they'll still try and blend in, but they won't agree with what the Empire is doing, and they'll eventually turn and leave and try and survive and stay afloat in the new up-and-coming Empire. So that is going to be very cool to me. So now, two more shows that are kind of for me. I'm not really sure what to expect out of them. Star Wars Visions, presenting all new creative takes on the galaxy far, far away. Star Wars Visions will be a series of animated short films celebrating Star Wars through the lens of the world's best anime creators. The anthology collection will bring 10 fantastic visions from several of the leading Japanese anime studios, offering a fresh and diverse cultural perspective to Star Wars. Now, this could be really cool. I'm hoping it's actually like stories that are canon and aren't just like rehashings of things that have already happened. I want them to be like new stories. But if this is what I think it's going to be really awesome. Seeing the different anime art styles is going to be super cool. As an art like me, I'm really excited about this, but I'm not exactly sure what to expect from it. It's a little bit up in the air, but yeah, that's gonna be cool. And then lastly, a Droid Story. So this is going to be a story that centers around R2-D2 and C-3PO as they are going to traverse the galaxy and explore, and yeah, I don't really know. So Lucasfilm Animation is teaming up with Lucasfilm's visual effects team, ILM, to create this. So I'm not really sure. I'm not sure. I don't know. It looks interesting, but I mean, going back to the Clone Wars arcs, every time there would be a droid arc based around R2-D2 or C-3PO, it wouldn't get good reviews. It's just like there's not a whole lot you can do with them. They're both kind of like clunky and slow. As much as I love it, I mean, I'm gonna enjoy it. It's Star Wars. I'm not gonna complain, but it's not what I'm most excited for. But hopefully they have a cool story, and I mean, we'll see what happens when that time comes. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below of what you're most excited about for these upcoming shows. I'm personally most excited for the Bad Batch because I'm a Clone Wars nerd, and also Obi-Wan because who doesn't love Obi-Wan? Ahsoka in there, yeah, pretty much everything. I'm just excited for the new and upcoming possibilities of Star Wars, and it's gonna be great. So thank you for watching. Make sure to click the subscribe button down below with the notifications on, and also make sure to like the video. That helps a lot. And I hope to catch you in my next video. So have a great night, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.